Pinche, ¿qué es el pinche rollo con el pollo? That's right,
Con el pollín de Don Pingüín.
A huevo.
Ay, qué pedo, qué pinche rollo.
A huevo.
Qué rollín, qué rollín.
Huevo.
Wow.
What's up, big dog?
What's up, big doggy?
Right here in the house, eh?
That's right, man. Happy Friday to everybody. Welcome to a very special episode of Cubole Carnal. This is episode motherfucking
Veinton.
chapter 3. Up in this bitch. There's a lot to talk to.
TikTok about.
I like TikTok.
Yeah, wait, who doesn't like TikTok?
Hey.
Take it easy. Trying to do a podcast here, wait.
So I think initially for this podcast, what we got out of the idea that came about for this podcast was the whole debacle that happened at the
fucking Levi Stadium up in this bitch and
everything that comes with it. As long as it comes and not goes.
That's right. It just don't come in my face. No, my mace.
But anyways, let's give them something to think about, baby.
That's right, eh? Cubole carnal.
Yeah,
big dog. And that's what I'm talking about. When it's fucking back to back with that shit hits home, big dog. ¿Qué rollo con el pollo? Shout out to fucking Ivan. I haven't seen him in a long time. Hopefully this Sunday we'll get to play it all.
I don't think we're gonna play because the coach has not said anything as of yet.
That is true. Let's do our second ritual so we get this shit popping and rolling.
That's right, baby.
That's right, eh? 3, 2, 1.
Kapow!
Huevo.
No mames.
Saludcita.
But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this very odd week.
That is true.
Right?
That's right.
We celebrate the 2 days off, and then everybody went back to work on Monday like a usual fucking schedule. And then you had Tuesday off because it was the 4th of July.
That's right, eh? You ain't lying to me.
Shout out to all the patriots that enjoyed themselves that day and burned down fucking houses and burned down.
That is true. No
mansions and shit. It's just fucking crazy. I mean, maybe it's just the algorithm, but there's a bunch of stories that came by.
Came by
my mind.
On your chest, big dog.
Hey.
Take it easy.
That's why it's hairy, dog.
That's right.
It makes it grow longer, eh?
Put some gel up in this bitch.
Yeah.
Natural gel.
But of course, it's all fun and games in the name of patriotism and shit.
That's
and although, things aren't the way that they seem, people are happy to be alive and being able to celebrate the fact that, this country celebrates its independence and we have a day off, and why not fucking enjoy it while we're at it?
That's right, eh?
¿Cómo te la pasaste? I heard you went to see the island.
That's right, eh? Wait, didn't we talk about the island last week, big dog?
Did we?
I think we did, no?
Didn't you just come back? Fuck.
Did we?
Damn. I'm fucking tripping, big dog.
That's right, you're tripping balls tonight, big dog.
Damn.
Look at this.
Oh, that's right.
I guess we were trying to say, like, how was my 4th of July?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. 4th of July.
So that's right, eh? So, I mean, it started off, waking up early and...
Nonchalant.
And not waking up like P. Diddy,
Yo, P.
And it was cool, just relax and play some music and, have people come to the pool, todo el pinche pedo, and...
Well, that's funny. I didn't get the invitation.
That's right.
My brother.
I don't even know what to say to that right now. I fucking put me on the spot. Rewind the tape. But it was cool. It was just, family, and...
Just not me, but family.
The mamas! Oh, wait, I don't even know what the fuck to say up in this bitch.
I'm just putting you on the spot, baby.
Got me.
It makes for a good podcast.
That's right. Well, I wonder how everybody's 4th of July.
No, but did you see the parade and shit? I don't know.
No, we didn't.
Remember when we were kids? It was just like you go see people that you
from school, no, like
yeah, just like people from the neighborhood in the parade and the floats and stuff. They're
That's
just like waving
right.
at you, like should I wave back? You know what I mean? I don't know.
No, we didn't. We didn't make it to the parade because I just woke up and I was like, hey, I gotta get this house ready. And we were just talking about that, situation. Big dog is that.
Who the one?
The mom is.
The guy from Jersey Shore?
That's right, The situation. He came over to my house. Big dog.
Hey, is he still buff?
I was like, hey, big dog, I got some dumbbells in the fucking garage. If you want to borrow them, big dog. You'll be the first one to use them, eh?
Of course, let's take it back to like what we were talking about.
That's right.
And it's true, and I think that's something we could talk about because we have the fucking right to, which is like you always like getting up and you're worried about fucking getting everything ready and having to have everything in perfection, including the fucking podcast here at the dungeon.
That's right,
And I told you, man, hey man, you need to fucking slow the fuck down, big
Slow
dog.
your roll, big dog. I don't know, and I always go back to the
Hotel.
The mom is just a good ass jam, big dog. I think shout out to Theo Rob because Theo Rob, I remember he showed us that song, big dog.
Did he?
Yeah, and then I remember he did that pinche fucking Columbia House. Get 10 CDs for a penny.
Yo, Columbia.
Fuck up your credit up in this bitch.
Oh, I know what you
Remember?
like.
So, no way. So it's just kind of like, fucking, damn big. I don't even know what the fuck I was gonna say. What are we talking? Oh,
Theo Robert showed us the song.
no way. I know, but remember before that you said that my problem is that I try to wake up.
Oh yeah, you're a perfectionist.
Yeah, so okay, so I'm thinking, I was thinking about it, like, cause we were just chopping it down,
Chop.
about that stuff, and like to me, being a kid, was one of the things that I remember was that we would never be prepared for anything. Be prepared. Lion King up in this bitch.
Damn, that fucking
Mom
time.
I thought it was pinche Simba.
I thought I was watching a TikTok video, big dog.
Right.
Isn't there a
You're-
TikTok video that sounds like that?
Be prepared, big dog.
Yeah, I don't see shit like that.
It's from the Lion King way. So I remember as a kid we would never have anything prepared at the house.
Calm down, Mufasa.
That's right.
Was
Like-
it Simba?
Like I'm gonna tell you guys a story because it's always been this way. Like I remember having people guests at our house and we didn't have toilet paper or we didn't even have or the fucking toilet were
we gonna have a bukkake or something?
that's no mom.
What were these gatherings all about, big dog?
Not only like parties and stuff. I remember one time we
like orgy.
big ass orgy and shit with everybody. Mom send me. I send you.
Jack's in the house.
That's right.
I think that's why it's gonna be a good podcast today too.
So I remember we didn't have anything prepared. Mom and dad's house, it's always been like a fucking a structure just there with walls, but nothing's really like good or like to like for example, I remember
Like
it
a
was,
porn set.
yeah, so I was like, hey, where are the lights at?
There's just a bunch of props.
Where are the girls at? I remember one time, because at the time we were living at the mobile home, so it sucked to live at the mobile home because in order to get parking, you needed a fucking pass, and if you didn't have a pass, then your car would get towed y todo el pedo, güey.
Right.
So I remember I would always ask mom like, hey, is it okay we could throw the party at your house? And she'll be like, yeah, that's fine, whatever. And I remember one time we went and we're trying to get the house ready y todo el pinche pedo, güey. And it turns out the toilet doesn't flush. I'm like, no mames. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, really?
Hey, fool, you should have run out a fucking porta potty, homie.
No mames, güey. So I fucking went on fucking Craigslist, wait. You guys remember Craigslist up in this bitch?
No, I don't remember what were they?
No, wait, so here's the funny part, wait. So I got some guy on Craigslist. I'm like, hey,
Craigslist,
bring your thing, weed whacker down pipe. I think he charged me like $50.
Damn, that was a steal.
To clear out the fucking pops and mom's shits all over the fucking place, we. And he did, we. And
you
then
know that shits with his hangover. Damn,
oh no, mames.
It's probably one
But
of the worst
the funniest
I've
part
ever
was
smelled in my life.
Funny part was, dads are like, nah, hijo, yo te lo hubiera hecho y que la chingada.
Simón.
No mames, qué pedos. When after the party, big dog, or what? Like, and it's always been like that way, like for us, way. And I remember one time, also like pops got like we went to Costco and we bought a grill, way. I don't know if you remember the story. We bought a grill, and we had to set it up because obviously you don't buy them all set up. And
I don't know about you, but I always get my shit fucking
all set up,
installed and fucking built, homie.
Yeah, no mames.
Instructions not needed, homie.
Fucking, you close your eyes, big dog. Yeah, ya está hecha, ya está.
What's an extra $20?
And I remember I started installing the fucking thing with the fucking butter knife.
No mames, the grill?
See, because we had to put it together.
The fuck? Didn't we have a store all our lives? There's no wrenches or
nothing big.
Screwdrivers?
Even up to this day, I was like, ¿qué pedos? No mames,
For
like,
sure.
Like pops would be like, aquí tengo la herramienta.
Poderosa. So what was the point of that?
The whole point is that I've always been like, now it's like I try to have everything like perfectly.
Now that you
now that I have
okay.
So now that I have my own home.
Yes. So all that shit like what triggered
Traumatized.
it just traumatized you into like being ready for everything because it seemed like when we're the
Matrix.
No,
There's
when
a
we
glitch in the Matrix.
It's just because we weren't in the ideal situation and it was kind of like forced, right?
Yeah.
But now you have the tools, you have the means
The
necessary and
knowledge
shit
there.
to like have your shit together for your get-togethers and everything, right?
Yes.
So yes, I understand. I don't know where that came from, big dog.
Good one, big dog. Pinche Matrix, like, hey, take it easy. But yeah, wait. So ever since that way, like, always try to have everything ready. Like, I want all my guests to be like, feel like, oh, everything's good. I don't know.
For sure.
It's just like that, big dog.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes life plays out in different ways, man. It just throws at you
Curveball.
what you could what you can handle. Some people can't handle shit like that. You know what I mean? Some people give up and like, hey, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I think that's where I was. I think that's where I come from.
Come from.
As long as I come though, and I don't go.
That's right.
So in that sense, you know what I mean? Like I learned very early on. I was just like, dude, I don't give a fuck. People want to come over. They're here for the free drinks. They're here for the free food. A good time. I don't give a fuck if shitting together. Like, yeah.
Damn.
When people shit, it splatters. When there ain't no toilet paper, you go get more or use some napkins.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Look at the different mentality or the the different situations that we're in. You know what I mean? Like you thinking, oh, I need to get up. Like, yeah, okay, make it look decent, but like it doesn't have to be perfect. The world isn't perfect. It's an imperfect place, bro.
That's right.
And I think that's what brings us to our next topic, which, to me, I'm gonna applaud
A huevo.
the aficionados from the fucking the game from Mexico versus Qatar. What a fucking national embarrassment that was to see. I mean, not only look, I get it. I love Mexico. We've supported Mexico ever since we were kids, but being defeated by Qatar, it was a blow to the ego, of course, just because.
The ego.
Oh, the eagle. The ego.
Oh, I thought you meant the eagle, big. De la bandera.
Los Águilas de la América. No mames, güey. No, but come to find out, the next day, the algorithm on TikTok and fucking Instagram, on fucking Facebook, you see all this fucking brutal fucking fights. People got stabbed. There was people talking shit. There was just like it just looked like mayhem. And to me, the first thing I thought about was that I was just like, dude, what a fucking disgrace. What a disgrace to the sport. What a disgrace to our fucking people. And what a disgrace to the whole idea of idolizing something which is a national fucking team that you love because that's where you came from, that's where your parents came from, and it turns out that for some fucking reason people started fighting. Ever since we were kids, man, I remember going with our dad to the Mexico games, and it was just pure fun just because it was an experience, right?
Yeah.
And it's fun. We're just fucking kids. We didn't know what the fuck was going on, but all we knew was that
what to expect.
Our fucking eyes were on the fucking field, and you could barely see the fucking people. Sometimes we had better seats than other times, but our focus was Mexico fucking scoring. That's all it was. We've been to games.
Sometimes they wouldn't even score right away.
That's what I was just gonna get to. They wouldn't even fucking score, but we were so happy to fucking be there.
Yeah.
So to see this shit unfold at this fucking at this place, I don't know where the fuck it was. I think it was like Denver or some fucking place out somewhere else.
It is. I'm going to Denver next week, big dog. But we'll get that.
That's right, baby.
A little later.
But I just kind of felt like just really fucking disappointed, dude, and I just felt like, dude, what a fucking disgrace. This gives people the power to like marginalize us as being fucking brutal towards ourselves because that's just how the world works. Someone sees a group of people acting fucking like a fool, then everybody's a fucking fool, and then everybody could be like, you know what? They are fucking bad people because look at them. They can't even enjoy themselves at something they love that they're fucking fighting against each other. And then you're there and you're just like, well, fuck, dude, that's fucking true. I mean, there's nothing but truth to that, but I think that's where people fucked up by letting emotions get into the heart of the fucking idea of being at a game.
But no mames, way, like it's just kind of like we're forgetting the whole point of going to the games. Way, when we were kids, it was kind of like we're there to support la selección mexicana.
And by kids, I'm sorry to cut you off, but really, we're fucking 12 to like 15.
Yeah,
that's when we would go to the games.
I guess because that's the only time Pops has had money to pay for it. Because then after that, he never took us. But whatever. But I guess, it's just kind of like people are forgetting the whole point of, el orgullo to, wear la playera de la selección and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it just seems like, pedos. Pinche conejo malo. Hashtag. But I think that a lot of people are forgetting the whole point of it. It's just kind of like fuck. What the fuck? Look at this.
Yo, Jack coming through, baby.
That's right. I just think that lo que está pasando, güey, is just kind of like we're not really seeing the bigger picture.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, we. Where am I? Bells. It's just kind of like.
No, look, dude. This is the way I see it. I think I understand. If
Damn, big. I didn't even say shit and you can understand.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Yeah,
because I already fucking know you. You're my brother. I love you, of course. I think it's like, look, think about where our people come from, right? Like where there's kids that would love to fucking be at a fucking
A game, no?
a national fucking soccer game, you know. And back in the days, people would love just to hear it on the fucking radio,
That's right.
you know, or let alone see it on the television, let alone being at the fucking stadium. So it's just kind of like, dude, like people, we lost ourselves as a fucking society because that's just what we fucking do.
Hell
We
yeah.
always fucking go backwards with this shit, and we keep going back to the same shit, you know, over and over, decade after decade. You know, you idolize shit where you become like a brutal fucking follower, or a brutal fucking fanatic of the sport or the ideology or whatever the fuck you want to fucking have at, you know. But you forget that, like, to be fucking humble and be grateful just to be in that experience, because there's people that would love to be in that fucking same fucking position just to be at a fucking game, just to experience it. And it's just fucking sad, dude. And like I said earlier, like, you know, it gives the people that don't look like us to be able to say, you know what, they do that to each other. Like they're just what we think they are.
And then every Mexican just gets stereotyped y ya vale verga.
Well, that's just how the world runs. But you know what? Like that's what we get. And,
But you know what?
and us being fucking Mexican American, I'll take it. Like
Yeah.
that's what I took away from it. It's like, oh, well, no wonder they like you said, they'll stereotype us to being some type of way. It was because
Yeah.
of shit like that.
Yeah.
And that's why it's just like, well, yeah, well, there you fucking go. I'm hope you're fucking happy. Whatever.
And I just, remember what I was going to say.
Whatever.
We're meant to meet together.
Yeah,
I'll be here
you
and
know
you'll
that
be
song
here.
more than me, big dog.
That's right.
Hey. You know, I'll do the guitar solo.
Too bad my guitar got burned, so I can't do the solo up in this bitch. But I just remember what I was gonna say. So, a lot of the times cuando la selección plays,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say it's mainly for everybody that's here, aquí in los Estados Unidos, and because I remember one time, and I know you were there with us. We went to Mexico, and Mexico was going to play. And people in Mexico didn't even care that la selección was going to play. They were just like, no, pues nosotros no es igual que cuando están allá ustedes,
Yeah.
It just seems the people that are putting all the money, well, not all the money, but I mean the people que, goes and supports la selección is people that are here in the States, güey.
Yeah.
La gente que se viene para acá de México, to USA, and, llegan los pinches billetes y todo el pedo, güey, and aquí, helps out, güey, to go watch the games, que el Cruz Azul, que el América, que las Chivas y todo el pinche pedo, aquí están los pinches billetes y aquí vamos y todo el pedo.
Ah, güey.
And I think that's what it is, güey, because when we went to Mexico, güey, a lot of people didn't even care that the selección was going to play. Like, no, nosotros no nos importa la selección, pues no la apoyamos or whatever. Like, they didn't really care, güey. It was just kind of like, what the fuck?
Yay.
Because I remember they were going to play and we're just like, oh, ¿dónde van a ver el partido? We thought there was going to be like this big get-together, a gathering or whatever, because normally, like for us, when there's a good game or whatever, we try to, watch the game with pops, and, we'll try to do a carne asada, un pinche pollo asado y todo el pinche pedo. O como dice el jefe, las pinches, como dice las piernas locas, what are they called?
Los pianitos locas.
Simón. So it was just kind of like weird that they weren't on the same page with
Yeah.
us, and it was just kind of like, oh shit, so there's more to life than just sports.
Yeah. And I think if I may add to that,
That's
something I realize is just something that kind of like just it came up to mind was that like here in America, you know, it's an ideology to be like, oh, you know, America, land of the free. So people were that
people wear what?
people wear it like on a fucking regular day. America, land of the free, home of the brave. You know, like it's just like it's something that they're really proud of. You know that idea of being a
Patriotic?
being patriotic or whatever, and being proud of it. Like it goes further than that, right? I don't know if it has anything with to do with like being independent from Great Britain or whatever. You know what I mean? But like for Mexico, I guess it's not that, right? People don't wear it like, oh, Mexico, you know, somos chingones, or I don't know, Mexico, the land of the what, or you know what I mean? Like it's different for everybody.
Land of the pinche. La pinche.
Hard workers, I don't fucking know. Whatever.
No, wait, what is it called though? I don't even know. Wait.
You know what I mean? Do you guys understand like the idea that I'm saying? You know, like like you know, like people wave their flags outside their houses just because we're in America.
But you know what? Wait.
I'm sorry to cut you off. When we've gone to Mexico, you don't see a Mexican flag outside of a fucking house.
I was just gonna say that way.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's what, you know, that shows way what it is to be. I'm gonna guess in the land of the freeway, because I mean I heard, and I don't know if it's true, but I heard like a lot of the reasons that, you know, in Mexico you can't put the Mexican flag is that because out of respect or something, with like
Yeah.
it's not respectful to, you know, display the flag everywhere or whatever. And
Right.
it's true, because I'm gonna have to say here in the U.S. it's probably the most where I could see, you know, different types of flags. And you know, not only the Mexican one, you know, there's always, you know, the Honduras, El Salvador, and everybody.
There's a bunch of like what is it, like the, I don't know if it's like the Philippines or
Cuba.
Cuba Libre. No, there's always one where it's like I'm sorry if I don't know. It's like the yellow and red, but it's like an Asian one. I don't know what country it is.
Yellow
but
and red.
yeah, it's like yellow and red lines. Oh, it's Quebec. No, Tibet.
Romania.
Nah, homie. Or whatever the fucking case it might be, you know.
Okay.
It's just like all this thing. All these things are these ideologies because at some point someone said, you know what, we're these people. This is what we believe in, and we're gonna draw these fucking lines. This is what we belong to. This is what we agreed to be a part of. You know, and then like.
But I think that's something good way. Like I know that, you know, it's just something that, like how you said, you know, like it's just something that people could enjoy way. Like I mean, if you can't do that in your own country to put your own flag y todo el pedo, then what the fuck like is really going on, you know?
Understood, and I get it, but why not be alive and just be like, dude, celebrate that I'm alive, being a fucking human being without having
Fucking
a status or a what are they, what is it called? What do you identify as? You know, like all these things. You know what I mean? You know, like
Yeah.
it's true. Like we're here, like being proud of these things that really don't fucking matter at the end of the fucking day. Everybody's fucking struggling, you know? Like I mean, I know America has it a little better than everybody, but at the same time too, like why don't you just be happy to be alive and being human, man? It doesn't matter what fucking country you're from. Like I don't know. That's just how I feel, big dog.
That's some question you gotta ask everybody in the rest of the world.
You know? Fuck, I don't know. It's just I know. I know it seems silly, but it's just like
But that's the thing, way, and that's the beauty that you can ask that way. Like for us, way to be like enjoying whatever it is that you enjoy in your own, you know, life y todo el pinche pedo way, where you can say like, why isn't everybody the same way?
yeah.
But that's the thing, way, because other people they can and they don't have that, and so it's always the whole debate and everybody's questions up for a debate. We like how you always say
Yeah.
it's just kind of like bring down the other people. Like what's
Yeah.
really going on? Like why is it that why can't you just be enjoying
Yeah.
yourself as being a human
Yeah.
being? And to that, Jack is in the house.
Jack's back, baby. Yo, Jack. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And I get that, right? But at some point, and I think it's still going on until this day, but people are just so asleep to the whole situation, to that woke culture and shit.
Yeah.
But at some point in our history of being human, someone had the power to be like, hey, you know what? This group of people, we're gonna consider them poor. We're gonna consider them a certain ethnic group, a certain color. Like all these things are just labels.
Yeah.
That at some point someone was for sure. At some point someone was powerful enough to um to marginalize all these people that were on Earth, and it was just. I mean, what a fucking way to have that power, and being able to tell people, oh, you know what, you're a part of this. What do you consider yourself? Or you're from this part of the world. That's what you are. You're lower because you know where you come from. You don't have many resources, and then this and that. I think that's just how I think about how things are, and how we've gone wrong about like believing in everything that we believe in now, dude. I mean, it might sound silly to you guys because, I mean, you believe in what you believe in, and nothing's gonna change that, right? And that's okay. But that's why, like, at our podcast, dude, like, I always ask those fucking questions, dude. I'm just like, dude, it doesn't fucking make sense. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, of course, it matters in a sense, right? Like, where you come from, where your bloodline is. If you come from being wealthy, like your ancestors were wealthy or whatever the fucking case might be. But you got to remember, at some point, dude, as long as we've been alive, like after all the struggles that the world has gone through, like your bloodline is still alive. So whatever the fuck your ancestors went through, like it took all that fucking trial and error. It took all those fucking all those years of fucking crazy shit, and up until this day the world is still fucked up. It's still corrupt. There's people in power that shouldn't be in power, but at the same time too, it's just like, dude, we made it here to where we're like, every like what it took our ancestors will to be alive, for us to be alive at this moment. It's been more than anything could ever fucking
Imagine, no way.
imagine. Does that make sense?
Yeah, we.
I don't know, whatever.
I don't know.
No. It's just my argument is that we're more than labels. We're more than a flag. We're more than a country. We're more than an ideology, and it stems back to like the whole thing with the soccer game, bro. You idolize a sport, and at the same time you idolize a fucking country, but then you get out of fucking hand, and then everything goes to shit. And what the fuck happens after that? Nothing happens after that. What you change? Nothing. If anything, you make things fucking worse for everybody.
Yeah,
just being fucking stupid, And I think that's where we don't realize where all these beliefs, ideologies. That's where like it'll always it'll always stem from like gladiator fucking days, being fucking brutal for what you believe in, and it still happens to this day.
Well, I mean, I guess, and it sucks because it had to happen here, in the U.S. and I guess it could just be something like that one chick. Was it the grinder chick? Grinder was that one, the WNBA chick that she went to fucking
Mother Russia.
She went to Mother Russia and she thought like she could get away with shit. And I think that's what happens here, because I mean, we've been exposed to I mean, we've always lived here in the U.S., but I mean, we've been exposed to, raza that, they just comes from Mexico, or they barely come from to the country, all over our faces. Here I am for
Double
free.
fist.
That's right, eh? But you could tell, like, the way that they are, like, very, vulnerable, like, very, like, oh, I gotta follow the rules and stuff like that. And that's how they start. Like, they, like, oh, you know what? I don't want to break no laws. I just really want to, you know, help my family back at the homeland, and I'm here to work and todo el pinche pedo, way. But then you have other people that been here enough time, like a long time, and they're
Long time love you.
me love you long time, and they understand like what the concept of living here, and like it's just the way that it is. Way so
It is what it is. What it is. What it isn't, homie.
So when you go to the Mexico games, you have all kinds of, raza. Where you have raza that apenas acaba de llegar. You have raza that's been here for a long time. You have raza that's like Mexican American like us, and then you have raza that, you know, that knows what to get away with. There's all kinds of fucking things. And the thing that sucks with is that, you would think like, well, we're all on the same page. We're here to support la selección, so it doesn't matter. Win or lose, chinga su madre,
A huevo.
But that's not the thing, big dog.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure I mean, the only thing I can see the raza fighting about is that, and I always hear it, when we go to, with Pops and his friends y todo el pedo, and even with cousins y todo. Anytime la selección plays, everybody's like, nah, ese güey es de los pinches Tigres. Nah, ¿por qué lo pusieron ahí en la pinche la selección? Or, no, ese güey es de la América y no sabe jugar ese güey. Yeah. Like, it's so stupid. Like, instead of being like, hey, you know what? Esos son los jugadores que escogieron. Chinga su madre, vamos a soportarlos y ya. Like, who fucking cares who the fuck made it to the roster?
For sure.
But it just seems like everybody just has to put their, their own two cents.
2 cents into the fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, they'll be like, nah, that fool's gonna kick the ball. He's from the Chivas. He's gonna, he.
Lo va a volar.
Sí, güey. And it's stupid.
Pinche cachirul.
Sí.
No.
Mames.
¿Qué pedo, güey?
I think it is.
Okay, and to add to that, bro, like, let me just add a little bit of my 2 centavos into it, right? It makes sense. Yes, I understand what you're saying. Like, a lot of people that come here,
no mames,
that are here to like work and stuff, like, and they make a name for themselves, and they're successful with just being here because they make a family here, and they're supportive. And then, of course, what comes to like for them?
What comes to mind?
What comes out of that idea is that, like, oh, I came here, I busted my ass off, so you need to fucking come here and bust your ass off too. It's like, wait, like, yeah, like they got into that mindset, like, oh, America, like gave me the opportunity, and I fucking busted my ass off, and that's why I'm successful, and this and that. But like at the same time too, it's not easy for everybody, that you're just one fucking, you're just one example of a fucking a zoo of fucking situations, man. You know what I mean? But I think that's what this country, I mean, kind of like shoves down your throat if you like to deep throat. You know what I mean? Like you have no choice, bro, but to like embrace some of the things that are like shoved down your fucking throat in that sense.
But think about it, and that's a good point that you brought out, but think about it, all the successful people that has come out from the family that we know,
the closet.
No, like think about it.
Out.
Yeah, so like think about it, all dad's friends and everything, and I don't want to say anybody's names, because it's not right.
Hey.
But think about it, I would have to say palabra, big dog. But think about it, I would have to say, out of all the people that we know in our family, I would have to put Pops and Mom in the top, and everybody could go fucking in the bottom after that,
Pedestal.
But think about it, Like, think about all the people that we know that
Yeah.
came to work over here y todo el pedo, güey. You know, aguantaron la pinche vara, güey. And they went back, you know, where they're from, güey.
Went back.
Went back from. Not for me. Like, think about it, güey.
Yep.
Like, you have to put it in that way, güey. Because, you know, there's cool ass people, you know, when we go to Mexico and we see them and they're like, oh, you know, like, imagine with all the money that they spend to come over here y todo el pinche pedo, güey, in order, and only to be like, chinga su madre, ese pinche pedo is too much for me, I'm gonna go back. Because it's not for everybody.
Let's go back.
Let's go back, big dog. And, you know, shout out to Pops and Mom that, you know, they fucking came successful way. And I'm gonna have to say, like, they're probably the ones that are on top of the chain way in the family way, and they're the ones to be like the idols way, like, oh shit, like that's what we were supposed to do when we came here.
Yeah.
And I mean, it sucks that, you know,
Well, what sucks is that it took me this long, and this bullshit that happened just with the Mexico Qatar fucking game to actually realize that, right? Like, I was thinking about all kinds of shit, dude.
yeah,
To like realize, like, dude, you know, we didn't come here for this shit, right? We
Yeah.
didn't come here to be proud of where the fuck we're from. Of course, we're proud of it. I mean, we're Mexican Americans, but both of our parents are Mexican. But we didn't come here, or our parents didn't come here for me to go to a fucking game and start fucking fighting my own
Yeah,
fucking people.
exactly.
Like, what the fuck were you guys fucking thinking? Shame on you guys. You guys are full of shit. The guy got arrested on the 4th of July.
Yeah. I know they said like, and I saw like on TikTok they're like, before que prendía todos los pinches cohetes, llegó la autoridad para que se lo lleva.
Yeah, dude. It's just like, dude, you reap what you fucking sow. You don't fucking do that. Shame on whatever fucking arena it was where these lie detectors.
Ah, no.
Damn!
It was in San Francisco, and I heard like San Francisco, you know, they have it pretty bad.
I thought it was Maury, homie, the Maury Popovich show. Because it was a lie detector.
Damn, we
Determined that.
Did you take a? Anyway, he took a carbon fiber knife, big dog.
Did he?
No, I don't know.
Oh, no. So the metal detectors is what I meant, not the lie detectors.
I think it is.
They didn't fucking catch that shit, and it's such a shame that happened, dude. And to
But
see,
it could be with like how I'm saying, it could have been not made out of metal with the fucking knife.
he was from fucking prison. He
No,
made it out of a fork,
and I'll
we?
tell you this,
a
way,
spork.
No, because I had a knife. It was made out of bamboo. We.
Let me see this fucking knife, big dog. Calm down, predator.
No, it's true, big.
Ay,
I did have one. I was like,
So what you do with it?
no, I would call her.
Did you give it back to Cambodia?
No, big dog. So at the time when I used to eat a lot of salads, that's the knife that I would
That's
use.
how you chopped up your salad, güey? No mames.
Hey-ya! It was called the Yoshi knife, big.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Hey,
Are you saying that because we love Yoshinoya?
No, big. I don't even like Yoshi knife. I hate the fucking beef bowl.
What?
I hate it when it tastes like my fucking nuts, big dog.
Damn, I should suck your nuts then.
I remember when I used to play soccer, I smelled
Hey,
my
wait,
ass.
fuck, I love-
Baby.
Dude, I fucking love the beef bowl. What the
I
fuck?
know you do it, and I remember Mom, every time vamos a comer algo. ¿Qué el Yoshinaya?
That was me? Fuck you. Well, what'd you want to eat, fool?
You
Fucking
and
Jack in the Box?
That's right, eh?
Fuck that shit, homie.
No, and I remember like, no, we're gonna go to fucking Yoshinoya, and I'm like, ah. And then Mom's like, no, pues gordo, te voy a dar un pinche beef bowl. Oh my god, I can still smell the fucking beef from the fucking beef bowl. It smells like cardboard. It smells like when, you know, you play sports and you go between your nuts and then you go like, shh. No mames,
Jesus. What the fuck? God damn.
Smells horrible.
The next time I go to Yoshino, I'm gonna fucking smell that shit and smell my balls too.
Oh, wait.
After a good gym session and shit.
Damn, big dog.
What the fuck? That's what you just said.
Yeah, wait, I've never liked Yoshinoya. Gloria likes Yoshinoya.
Excuse our French today, guys.
Gloria goes like, oh, let's go to Yoshinoya. Like, fuck no. Hell no.
But anyways, yeah, man. I mean, so what we get out of this is just like we don't learn, dude, and we go back to the same shit because there's people that don't understand that our freedom comes at a fucking cost, and that cost may be, some tickets to a fucking
Selección Mexicana up in this
a
bitch.
game, or it might be a baseball game, and you see it all across every fucking sport, every ideology. You see it from sport to religion to an idea to a conspiracy. It all comes to being brutal. It becomes brutal because people believe in it so much, or they might not agree with what someone said about it, and then we're just all fucked, dude. At the end of the day, you can't be. I mean, look. Let's just say, right? Hypothetically, the guy that had the knife, he's a religious person.
Yeah.
And he probably had a San Judas fucking little in his fucking wallet. But yet that motherfucker was carrying a fucking knife at the fucking game and he decided to fucking stab someone. So, where does that leave that guy? Was he religious? Did he really fucking believe fucking all the bullshit that he has in his fucking wallet?
Hell no.
Did he really come to this country to fucking enjoy a soccer game and enjoy his opportunity to be at a fucking stadium with his own fucking people and enjoy the moment and enjoy the fucking game, to being arrested on fucking on the 4th of fucking July? I don't fucking know. If you don't have these fucking questions, we don't have the answers, but we do have the concept.
Damn, wait, that's a good fucking point, wait.
I don't fucking know, dude. I don't understand people anymore, and that's why a lot of the homies that to take it a step further, man. Like, I've lost a lot of friends, and I just recently come across this algorithm on my For You page. Everything, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, especially, baby.
That's right.
All those nice videos. You know what I'm talking about?
That's right. Let me turn on the brightness on my fucking on my phone, so
right.
What's
So
really going on in the
and
dark.
it's just kind of like it tells you like fuck, dude, I fucking lost my train of thought because you said that, bro.
Hey,
Fuck.
You were thinking of turning up the brightness on your phone?
No. No, like fuck, dude. It was a fucking great point. It was a great fucking point, and I lost myself.
It was such a great point that you forgot, big dog.
It was, and that's why I think the Matrix is just, it doesn't want me to say, because
That's right.
there's going to be a bunch of you that are going to be more woke than you already are, and then that's not safe for the planet.
That's right. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's just kind of like how, we were just saying about, being one, and, why is it that we have to celebrate all these pinches days and everything? Why can't we just celebrate that we're human and we're here on this earth, and God knows why the fuck we're here, or
the mommies. And that's our argument all the time, right? Like,
Yeah.
like a lot of our podcasts, like here we are, like we're arguing about, and we're criticizing and talking about all the shit that we see, all the shit that people endure, and we're always like, dude, you don't even know why the fuck you're alive, and you're over here fucking making shit of that. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's fucking crazy, but it's so fucking neat to see,
to think outside the box, and
And
to
be
see
out-
it out there.
be outside of the bigger picture, and you're just like, wow, dude, like really. Those people are obviously still asleep to the whole idea of us being in this reality, dude. Like, we're only here for a fucking moment, and you guys are here fucking fighting and stabbing each other and killing each other over what? An ideology, a team,
That's probably the worst feeling.
a belief, you know?
Like, I mean, I would understand that, you would do that because, I mean, they, like, stab somebody else. Like, they stab your dad or they stabbed your mom or whatever,
Yeah.
Like, okay, I get it, you fucking,
Fucking,
you said, no mames.
get it.
I'm gonna fucking retaliate. Okay, I get it. But when you're watching a game, a sports game, and this is one of the reasons we wanted to do this topic, because it's not only in sports. It could be in religion, it could be in celebrities, and it's just
Conspiracies.
conspiracy theories and everything else.
Ideologies, everything. Everything has its fucking down fucking spiral fucking turn.
And it's just kind of like, really, like, on a fucking sports game,
That's the most superficial shit you should be fucking getting fucking fighting over. That's
No mames.
to me that's and I think that's what I was thinking too. It's just like, dude, really, like that's just entertainment.
Yeah.
Win or lose, those fucking people are getting paid more than you fucking do for fucking doing your hard ass fucking job as a laborer, as a fucking college graduate or a fucking entrepreneur. Maybe not, but
Or
still,
anything, or
or
whatever.
anything. These people are enjoying playing a fucking sport that's entertaining you for an idea, an ideology that's super fucking official to this fucking world, and it goes against all your fucking beliefs because you forgot that you're just fucking human, and that's the kick that I get out of, that I could be on the outside looking in. From the
Outside looking in. No mames, that's a fucking jam right there.
Fuck yeah, homie. Hey, dispensa, big dog, that I went back to the classics.
I know. I was like, hey, big dog. I remember those fucking moves up in this bitch. I think it is.
Fuck yeah, bro. But I mean, for sure. I mean, that's just what it is, man. It is what it is, what it is, what it isn't.
Why do we do how we do what
How
we do?
It's the same shit, right? It's that same concept, dude. Like,
Yeah.
come back, because it works.
I mean, just to change it up a little bit, because, we went through this whole selección, and, I just wanted to share this with you because I'm pretty sure you didn't know this, but, like, to me personally, one person that I did idolize when I was a little kid was Marilyn Manson, And the only reason I did, and a lot of people do not know this, is that I went with Tia Chris, where she worked at somewhere in fucking Upland, and we went to a thrift shop, and I saw his
Dude, I gotta
shirt.
take a piss, and you're freaking say this I've never heard of.
All right, well, I'll wait, and I'll just say, the nonsense, and it was a great time. Shout out to Tia Chris, because we're very close, and todo el pinche pedo, and there were some times that we would go shop things, y todo el pinche pedo, and one of the places that we'd go, there was a thrift shop. There was a thrift shop where she would go work at, and I would go pick her up in my fucking 1971 Volkswagen Bug, and I would go pick her up. And I remember we went to go to this thrift shop that that was there where she works at, and that's where I saw the Marilyn Manson shirt, and I was like, oh hell yeah, because I always wanted to be different. I always hated the fact that everybody followed the rules y todo el pinche pedo. And now that Carnal is here,
Your world is ashtray.
we're
burning up like cigarettes.
Damn, big
I'm
dog.
telling you, dog, I remember that shit. That shit scared me when you showed me the Marilyn Manson fucking CD. I was like, what the fuck?
No, so I was just saying that the only reason I got that shirt is that Tia Chris, she used to work in Upland, and
Yeah, you.
I remember there was a thrift shop right there where she used to work at.
Uh-huh.
And then we went, and I was all like, oh, let's go to the thrift shop. And then we went, and I saw his shirt, and it was the one that, it It was like Sukara, and then it had like these weird fucking things that, of course, that's the way that he would represent to make, difference y todo el pedo. And
To
I
make
bought it,
difference.
and I bought the shirt. I think it was like $3, and I fucking bought it.
Fucking
And
steal, homie. You should have cut that shit up for a muscle shirt, homie.
that's raining. And I remember we went to one of the parties at, shout out to Tia Pati. We went to Tia Pati's party. And, Tia Pati's always been one of our aunts that, she follows the rules. And it's like pinche Catholic and, go to church every Sunday. Todo el pedo. And I remember I went with my shirt. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm going to fucking take my Marilyn Manson shirt there, because at the time, Marilyn Manson was considered like this antichrist person.
And he made kids suicide and all that. Like, it was like worst of the worst from what I remember. Right?
That's right.
But so what did it mean to you when you wore that shirt? It was just like you're a part of something that was different, right?
That's right. Like, I didn't want to be part of everybody.
Normalcy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Everybody was a fan of NSYNC and Britney Spears and shit.
That's right, and I want to be part
New
of
Kids
that.
on the Block and shit, dog.
No mames.
So, but what happened?
No, so it was just kind of like, I would take my thrift shop store all over the fucking place, and it was just different. It was just kind of like you would get, it's just crazy how one shirt could identify you as something different.
Yeah.
Like, to be like, oh, let's say we.
For sure. No, look, I get it.
No,
I get it because, like, what's fucking normal now, right?
exactly.
There's nothing that's fucking normal. So at least being different was part, like, you were the shit. Because you weren't like everybody else, right? And we
That's right.
And we continue to be like that, right? Because we don't follow these fucking things that other people believe in, and that's okay, dude. Everybody's different. We're not here to be all the same, man. And we're only here to embrace different fucking things and different ideas to why the fuck we are here. But we're always gonna ask the fucking questions, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's so fucking cool that you brought that up, man, because I remember when you brought that CD, I was like, fuck, dog, this motherfucker right here is the Antichrist, because it said Antichrist Superstar, and I saw the fucking...
That's right.
Fucking... The picture, I was like, dude, this guy's the fucking devil, and it's scary, right? But that's what it does, man. It's like... I want to say that it's all these, like, it's kind of like, there's always, like, these things that pop out, that make waves in society, right? Like, whether it's Marilyn Manson, whether it's a belief, whether it's a team, whether it's sports, there's always something in the background that's fucking happening, right?
Yeah.
So, that being said, remember we talked about, like, the fucking the submarine, the submersible that imploded. Nobody fucking knew that there was a leak of the Jeffrey Epstein fucking emails that came out. That
Oh yeah, it was all
there was, like,
hidden in the background.
yeah, there's thousands upon thousands of emails, and of course it's always people from Hollywood, it's people of power, people in government, that all had to do with this guy that had really shitty fucking ties to, like, pedophilia and sex trafficking and all that shit, right? So while everybody was, like, looking at the algorithm, which was
Mom, is it gonna fucking drown or get better?
the submersible, what happened? Are they found, like, somehow, some way, at court or whatever the fuck was gonna be, those emails were all erased. There's no trace of anything, of anybody that was ever involved in all that bullshit.
No.
All those people that are in power, all those people that are crazy in that sense, like, all that shit it's gone. Like, there's no trace for nothing. And that's just it just, we follow that pattern, man. We all, or, like, like us right now that we're talking about how Mexicans fucking got crazy over this bullshit game.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything in reality, right? It's just like an idea. It's something cool to be proud of.
Yeah.
But we all talked about it. But there's always something in the background that's darker. That it's people of power that are just gonna cover up for their tracks and shit because we're so focused on these little fucking things.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we're at, dude. And it's just fucking crazy and it's scary, but life is scary itself. It's
Hell no.
it's the unknown, but here we are together on the podcast platforms, enjoying ourselves.
Hell yeah.
I'm here with my brother, enjoying a fucking beer and a seltzer.
Hell yeah. No mames.
But I mean, look,
Oh yeah.
just moving forward, man. Just be a little more diligent about what the
Or
fuck
open, you know, like to be open about.
Just be a little more fucking. Fuck, you fucking took that fucking word when you said that.
Open and
Hopping and hopping.
I mean, just to be open to everybody's, you know, beliefs and thoughts. It's not like we're here to, pinche, you know, criticize anybody's
We don't
beliefs,
judge.
anybody, you know.
We don't judge. Only judge can judge you, big dog.
That's right. Eh?
And by judge, we mean God.
That's
What God that is, we don't know, but there's a God out there
That's right.
at some point.
Hell yeah. And I mean we're already at the 1 hour mark, but we have to do the Spanish time. Spanish time has been brought to you by la selección mexicana. Aunque valemos verga, chinga su madre, vamos a estar soportando la selección mexicana.
Agüe.
Mínimo.
Fierro. Bienvenidos al pinche podcast de hoy.
A huevo.
El tema de hoy fue de que agarramos el pinche idea, güey, de que cuando jugó la selección mexicana contra
Qatar.
güey, no mames, la pinche raza se pasó de verga.
A huevo en el
Y
pinche
cada
estadio.
cada vez, aunque sea acá en los Estados Unidos, aunque sean en la Liga Mexicana que pasó, no sé, en cualquier pinche partido que se andaban madreando, que
Que era
se andaban matando
el Atlas y creo que era el Veracruz o
me vale verga.
sí, vale verga, pero sí se
Pero
agarran a putazos.
lo que pasó fue de que la pinche gente se agarra de la pinche idea de que porque creen en algo, en un equipo, en una idea de que porque pierden o porque
Ganan. ¿no?
o ganen o porque la gente que no cree en lo que ellos creen se van a agarrar a putazos, que se van a agarrar a madrazos, que se matan
Mínimo.
a unos solos. Que, o sea, no mamen, ¿de dónde agarraron esa pinche idea? Ay, no mames.
Mames.
Pinche tradición.
Desgracia, la verdad.
Pinche desgracia. La tradición que nos ha traído a este pinche momento. Porque la tradición nos dice de que lo que creemos que es la religión. Es que si alguien no cree, pues es que, ¿sabes qué, güey? Si no crees en eso, pues vas a hablar verga.
A chingar a tu madre.
Porque no crees, pues Dios te va a enseñar que vales pura verga. ¿verdad?
La luz no está aquí.
Y no hay pedo. pero ya nos agarramos de agarrar pues sí, somos pinches fanáticos de acá de la América, de las Chivas, del Cruz Azul, de los Tigres, del Atlas,
Del León.
de los Pumas, de lo que sea, güey. O sea, no mames. Nos agarramos de esta pinche idea de que porque somos fanáticos de este pinche pedo, que nos podemos agarrar a putazos, que nos podemos agarrar a madrazos y dañarnos a nosotros mismos. Aunque seamos mexicanos, que seamos unos que sean más prietos que los otros, porque uno no sea de piel pinche clara, morena,
Sí,
feo, bonito, no mamen. En un pinche puto tiempo nos agarramos de que ya no somos humanos. O sea, nos dirigimos en este pinche pedo porque creemos en el equipo, porque creemos en el estado, porque creemos en el Puma, creemos en la Chiva, creemos en la Águila.
sí, man.
No mamen, güey. Es que pinche desgracia que me dio y que me despertó y a mí y a mi carnal del pedo de ver a México perder contra Qatar, que estábamos en el Mundial y ahí los andamos apoyando de toda poca madre, pero
Mínimo.
se pasaron de verga, güey. ¿Tú qué crees, carnal? ¡No, man!
Y sí, güey.
Dile a esos perros, güey.
Y el pedo es que no mamen, no era que se pelearan, así que al 2x2, no, que chinga su madre, nos vamos a agarrar a putazos, pero no
Que sea
mames,
sabroso, que sea
sí,
sabroso.
pero que a navajear a alguien y todo el pinche pedo que esté muriendo ahí a la verga, no mames.
Son los pinches, los corridos de los que oyen.
A huevo, y el pedo es que, pues, si se van a navajear, pues, mínimo que sea que te vas a navajear a alguien que un vato se pasó de verga con tu esposa o lo que sea, no mames, que
Que saquen la pinche navaja mejor para la pinche coca.
a huevo
En vez que estamos, estemos madreándonos unos
entre
mismos
nosotros,
entre
a
nosotros. No
huevo.
mamen, güey. Qué pinche desgracia. Y el tema de hoy es de que de eso se agarra la gente que no se parecen a nosotros, que nos digan, hey, güey, ¿sabes qué? Esos güeyes valen pura verga porque ni se pueden aguantar ellos solos, mira. Se
Mínimo.
están madreando en un pinche, en un juego que es un juego del mundo y andan en esos pinches pedos de que no se aguantan y se andan matando ellos solos, se andan navajeando, se andan dando putazos, pero ¿por qué? ¿En qué pinche mundo, en qué realidad nos agarramos de ese pinche pedo? Qué
Mínimo.
desgracia. Y les aplaudo a esos güeyes de que fueron a un pinche partido de una nación que somos bien orgullosos para andar con esas pinches mamadas que te hiciste, cambiaste así el pinche tema de ser orgulloso de andar en el deporte, de amar el
Mínimo.
pinche fútbol y todo el pinche pedo, de amar la nación donde vinieron nuestros papás, güey, porque la cagaron hasta la verga, güey. Me da pinche lástima por ti, pendejo, que te arrestaron el 4 de julio, güey. No mames, güey.
Mames. No mames, that was pinche perfecto. Ah, la verga, güey.
Por eso no estamos vivos, güey. O sea, te agarraste de otra pinche idea de andar con esas pinches mamadas, güey. Qué pinche desgracia, güey. El fútbol es algo lindo, nos gusta. Yo y el carnal jugamos los pinches
A huevo.
domingos. Nomás por jugar en el momento de estar vivos y estando en nuestros pinches 40 y todavía poder ir a
Jugar,
jugar,
cabrón.
güey.
A
No
huevo.
mames, güey. Y estamos soportando una nación donde nosotros vinimos porque nuestros papás son de allá y vemos esas mamadas. No mames, qué pinche desgracia. No hay pedo, son pendejos y que los perdone Dios, cabrón, porque yo no.
A huevo, dijo Alfredo.
Madre.
A huevo, güey. And I'm gonna have to say, that concludes Spanish time.
Ni pedo, carnal, pues así es la vida, carnal. Y saludos a toda la pinche banda de Guanajuato, de Silao,
Lao, Romita.
Cuernavaca,
¡Ay, no mames!
Huatulco, Cancún,
Puerto Vallarta y todos.
Cuba,
Ay, a la verga. Cuba
Honduras,
libre.
Salvador, Puerto Rico.
Toda la bola de asesinos, aquí estamos para enseñarles que es el pinche pedo a huevo.
Los queremos mucho. Que disfruten el pinche fin de semana.
No mames, güey. Ah, güey.
Yeah, man, but I mean,
Ya.
I think I think it just it really stems back to like how we think, right?
Yeah.
We always think outside the box. So even like right now, man, like with the nation and shit, like I think we're at the 7th month of the fucking year,
Yeah, güey.
and we're at like
The homeless
No,
crisis.
no. We're at like I didn't write it down, but the mass shootings that have been going on in our fucking country is like surpassing the hundreds. Like there's something fucking going on. There's something fucking wrong. What you believe in doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that people get to like be here and experience this reality, at least for whatever time their body gives them the ability to be alive for it. And this it stems back to like ideology, right?
Yeah.
Whatever these people think of when they want to mass shoot fucking people and kill people just in the name of ideology, religion, beliefs, whatever the fuck the case might be, they're fucking up everything for everybody.
Yeah.
You might be at a store, you might be enjoying yourself, and there's someone that's gonna end your fucking reality right there. And I don't get it. And that's the reality we live in, though.
Yeah.
How do we change that? I don't fucking know, but there's the argument.
All
like,
we could do is just fucking spread the word away, and hopefully people, grasp our, the way that, that we say things, and it's not like to say it in a bad way or anything, just to be everybody on the same page.
be aware.
Yeah.
Be aware of the reality that we live in. It's a fucked up world, man, and it's scary, and it's crazy, and it's sad at the end of the day, because we won't be here anymore at one fucking point. But you know what? Like, at least while we're here, we could just have the conversation. Like, dude,
Hell yeah.
you know what? This is what it is. People are different. People believe in their own fucking things, and that's okay. But you know what? We're here for each other. Let's talk about it. Let's fucking have a good time while we know each other. And that being said, like,
Hell yeah.
it's always about, like, that connection. The connection of being real with each other. Erasing your ideologies. Erasing what you believe in. Erasing everything. But just having that moment of being in the moment of, like, just being real and being like, these are my worries, man. This is what I fucking think of. This is the unknown. But you know what? Like, I could at least be here with you and have this conversation, and at least ease my mind, to the very least. And that's okay. Because life is beautiful, but it's fucking scary too.
Damn.
But I always enjoy being here with my brother.
Hell yeah.
Thank you guys for being with us tonight. Brother, you want to say any last words, man?
Well, I mean, you fucking finished it off good, big dog. It was just kind of like, no mames, que pedo.
For sure.
But it's true. It's just kind of like, I'm gonna guess, like how we were just saying, like, we're here for a reason, and nobody knows what's the purpose of it, and everybody needs to just realize that whatever it is, the purpose or anything, we should see it like as something that, to be lucky to be here, to be lucky to be the person that swam the fastest to get to the pinche embryo or whatever.
For sure, the embryo, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, we should be lucky to be here alive, to express ourselves, to express our thoughts, to express what we think. Because a lot of people, they're afraid to express.
Pepper.
Pepper pie. But anyways,
Yeah.
Jack is in the house.
Yo, Jack, you came through, baby.
That's righty.
Yeah, but it's true, man. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is.
That's righty.
And even though the world's imperfect, because that's just how we are, we're here. We're still here for each other.
Minimal.
And although the world is fucked up and things are fucking crazy as fuck, we're still here for each other, and we'll be here for next Friday.
That's right, Wade, to everybody.
That's right, baby. Pero con todo el pinche pedo que está pasando en el mundo y las mamadas de las vergonas de que
Mínimo.
las tradiciones nos enseñaron, les
A huevo.
queríamos decirle a todos unas
Buenas noches.
¿Qué pedo? No mames.